Popular Hollywood filmmaker Tyler Perry is panicking, and the reason why might not be what you are expecting. So let's go ahead and jump into this whole crazy story here and see what is going on. Tyler Perry pauses $800 million studio expansion after OpenAI Sora demo. I just don't see how we survive. And if you guys aren't aware, there was this huge groundbreaking reveal that just happened this past week that involved Sora, which is the new AI program that is going to be coming from ChatGPT. And they showed in a demo video last week some of the incredible things that this Sora program can do. As you can see, everything here in this video, including this people walking, everything here is AI generated, which is absolutely just wild stuff. And as you can imagine, there's a lot of people in Hollywood who are extremely upset and nervous about what is happening with some of the developments in AI. And I do want to hear in the comments below, what do you guys think about everything that is being developed with this Sora program? What do you think this is going to lead to? How do you think this is all going to shake out in the end? And I do want to hear your guys' thoughts on that. But Tyler Perry is pausing his studio expansion plans due to AI technology, which he fears is poised to radically alter the entertainment industry. The 54-year-old actor has been planning an $800 million expansion of his studio in Atlanta, including 12 new sound stages, per The Hollywood Reporter. And some of the things that he says here are definitely a massive L in my opinion, particularly because he is just begging for the government to crack down and have just extremely strict regulations on this, basically to the point of outlawing AI video and all of that type of stuff, which I definitely don't agree with. Being told that it can do all of these things is one thing, but actually seeing the capability, it was mind-blowing, the filmmaker told The Hollywood Reporter during an interview published Thursday. He went on to issue a dire warning for the entertainment industry. There's got to be some sort of regulations in order to protect us. If not, I just don't see how we survive. And this is, of course, one of the things that they were all striking about last year in Hollywood, and it is something that's probably going to bring even more of that type of stuff to Hollywood with all of these new developments. There's going to be a lot of people that are wanting to just put everything on hold in Hollywood until they get this figured out. I think it's going to be a major game changer, because if you could spend a fraction of the cost to do a pilot that would have cost 15, 20, or even 35 million if you're looking at HBO, of course the bottom line of those companies would be to go the route of lesser costs. So I'm very concerned that in the near future a lot of jobs are going to be lost. I really feel that very strongly. And this is definitely going to shake up a lot of stuff in the entertainment industry. It's going to allow people who never had some of these resources available in the past to be able to create new content and all of that type of stuff. It's going to be a radical shift to everything when it comes to entertainment. But I think the major thing to take away from this is that they don't have the monopoly on the entertainment industry like they once had, and that is something that they just can't stand, because for the longest time, over 100 years, they've kind of had this monopoly when it comes to filmmaking and entertainment in a lot of ways, and now that is slowly slipping from their fingers, and they can't stand that. Here, as you can see with this teaser here, this is something that we are creating at EpicVerse with Reflection. That is something that we are trying to figure out as well with all this AI technology, how we are going to approach it, how we are going to handle it. And so do let me know in the comments below, because we are definitely looking at the feedback when it comes to the use of AI technology, because we, at the end of the day, you know, something that we're doing that is completely different from Hollywood is that we are actually paying attention to the feedback from people like you, so that we can kind of take that into account when it comes to what we are doing. As for what to do about it, Tyler Perry says he hopes the industry executives will have some sort of compassion for humanity and the people that have worked in this industry and built careers and lives. He also mentioned that the entire Hollywood community needs to enforce rules and regulations, not just individual unions. Beyond that, he's hoping for government intervention. This is the biggest red flag that I am taking away from this, that I definitely am not looking forward to. It's going to happen. It's inevitable, because the government can't help themselves. They have to put their grubby little fingers into every single aspect of our lives. But the government, of course, is going to get involved to some extent. If you look at it across the world, this is something that he says, how it's changing so quickly. I'm hoping that there's a whole government approach to help everyone be able to sustain, is my hope. They don't want entertainment to be decentralized, but decentralization is always the best route to go when it comes to everything. There's a lot of complicated stuff with all this AI. I definitely have a lot of my own opinions about it. I'm fascinated by what is happening with AI, and at the same time, I also don't want to see it completely replace entertainment or anything like that. I think there's a lot of good that can come from it, but there's also a lot of bad. With that being said, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.